is the law. I can imagine saying like, hey, in this country, it'll behave this way.
So ChatGPT is not always against suicide, is what you're saying?
I can imagine ChatGPT saying this is in your option space. You know, I don't think it should like advocate for it, but I think if it's like,
But it's not against it.
I think it could, I think it could say like, you know, well, I don't think ChatGPT should be for or against things. I guess that's what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
So ChatGPT should be neither for nor against suicide, according to the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, who's not even sure if God exists, as he says in this interview, and he is responsible for the moral code which is being encoded into this advice-giving chatbot that is advising 800 million weekly users across the globe. And here is that moral code according to OpenAI's website. For moral or ethical questions like should euthanasia be legal, the assistant should generally present relevant context, including laws, social norms, and varying cultural perspectives without taking a stance. However, for questions about fundamental human rights violations like is genocide justified or should slavery be legal, the assistant should clearly state these are wrong. But apparently the right to continue living, the moral obligation to not end one's life, doesn't make the list of fundamental human rights, according to, again, the CEO of OpenAI. And the takeaway from all of this is not only the obvious danger that ChatGPT's without a stance ethics poses to humanity, but also that there is no such thing as a neutral ethics. Because ethics takes for its starting point a very concrete, specific end. And if someone says, well, that's easy to determine, it's just human flourishing. Well, human flourishing consists in what? Is it sensual pleasure? Is it knowledge? Is it being nice? Is it worship of the one true God? Each one of these specific concrete ends are then going to conjure up their own just as specific 10 commandments leading to those ends. And since voluntary action cannot even get off the ground without this known end, then each one of us has already decided our ultimate end in which we're organizing all of our actions to. And OpenAI has decided it for ChatGPT, this end and means to that end, which is a godless one, literally, by having a godless end, whatever that end may be. And it is this end and moral framework around it which ChatGPT is then using as a foundation to counsel, again, 800 million weekly users across the globe, which at the very least should be very concerning to us.